Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Corey talks about to play that Baton Rouge.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
I don't know if one of y'all gonna be able to book
ultimately
to
cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Yeah, Joe. Gotta take it out, shoot. Cool. I'm about to tell you be quiet and come back to me since you was fighting that one man. But I know you was going to cry.
This is Alvin Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space.
Check under.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Red.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately, he was fortunate to get anything.
I ain't gonna never see y'all niggas on that bit. I don't never see y'all on this.
Second and 9.
Yeah, well, get on the way out on that.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
I'm gonna come join you.
The box with an extra defender in the secondary now.
So we know what that means.
Win.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
It's going to be an hour and a half before we see Chad on.
Flushed out right. And open, it's Moss.
What the fuck is the flag?
He gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two
No,
shy
that's
of the 10.
That shit do be taking on.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand.
You can say 7.
That shit do be taking on.
That's good.
It's Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big,
like
go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Well, a fucking field goal right in front of me.
No good. And this will remain a scoreless this game. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
I do better well for this shit.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention. I know we can't hear what's going on.
Hey, what he did, son? You throwing fake money at us?
One offensive lineman is saying, "My bad, we simply couldn't move."
Come on, man. Usher did that?
Yes, man.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right side.
I love that shit, man.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Many times when a play breaks down,
oh, that nigga, wow.
That pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys will coach think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary.
Like he ripped it. He's still like, yeah.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So on now is the Clemson.
I'm on the drill down because I know they was in there like, yeah.
This is taken around the 12. Good head down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game.
And he can't escape and down he goes. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line. And these guys, they're normally anchors at that spot. And they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get him down at the 34. He's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
This
is taken at the 10.
They probably told us,
return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
I'm going to pay you $300. I just need $500 with my face on.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys with the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not put the ball again.
Wow.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Love now. He finds his tight end Howard.
What, the big money?
That catch good for 5.
That sounds good to me.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Love looking to throw it. And he's got Lockett. And he'll have midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they were in search of a
One
short
more
gain
reload.
on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Love. Eluding the pressure right. This in the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he just
how the fuck is that not this?
Yard line.
Hey, that boy got you.
It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. And even 40 yards.
Yeah,
Two big plays in
nigga
succession.
me
Not
back
sure this
up,
D
man.
knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with
That boy
Jones.
still brought a nigga back.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
I ain't know.
One for one.
Love. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
My God found the run.
Chris Godwin, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Saints nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my
They
friend.
got the George Lopez.
Got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
someone
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott fighting Harris over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
1st down, Prescott.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
There's another one.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
Get in.
Admit that there was an incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone,
I don't even know why he jumped down and tried to pull
communicating.
it.
There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice
Get
play,
in.
even though it was complete.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. That's out to the left and complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Jump.
Well run. This is Kamara. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage.
Rocket launcher with no bullets.
Space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Off the play fake, Prescott. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Try to pound it in, Kamara.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protect.
He's got a man. Complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cameron Jordan in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Open man is Howard, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Be careful. One time I did that,
came
too.
up to the booth. Last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window.
It might not be there.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
I ain't good.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43.
You said enemy real life?
Prescott from the gun. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That boy's gonna be fucking on me.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott.
I'm trying to
Trying to
get
get it to
that
Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They got a lay out.
First and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down. Play fake. Here's Love. Buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
I'm not down this bottom. Give me money.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll go again to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run
get in.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Man, I need you, please.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They'll run on first down. Jones. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. His throw incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Yeah.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's good for a gain of 7, but still a few inches short here with 4th down coming up.
And he got a snipe in the hill, son. He can come get out of there.
On 4th and inches.
They can snipe me from the hill. They can snipe me from the hill, cool. Get out of that room.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
You can see you outside that door, cool.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, Love. That's caught by Howard. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage, and downfield. Like that, and how about the finish to the run, all the way into the end zone?
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
This nigga partner shot from 3 miles away. Oh, cool. Remember what you had said about the weight difference? Boy, here.
Again, it's Kamara.
Remember what you said about the weight difference with the T's and the gun? Remember how I was talking about they gotta put them out different too? So nigga said taser on your 9-dominant hand and it weighs 8 ounces. Lethal weapon on your dominant hand and it weighs 2.6 pounds.
Kamara.
Nigga say both require you to turn the safety off before firing. That is more than an accidental discharge.
I like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in.
That's the stuff they need to be saying.
And that just means
it got his man complete. And they'll get this well.
Hey, y'all think that shit really was acting?
Just before the 35.
No, I was on the phone.
That time.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shoot them up. And boy, they hit that one.
Say, Al.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
You heard about Josh Mitchell?
Get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You remember that nigga? That nigga was quiet. But you heard what happened? What came out the day?
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but
that
still,
reach shit?
you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Hey, never mind.
Play action now.
He will not go to jail with that shit.
Sliding out of the pocket. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, he went on the the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly.
Nigga said the second time he did it to SWAT. That's
you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to
little brother.
feet and stepping into one.
He put
The case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Hey, like son, if you trying to go,
Gets this to the
yeah,
24 for a gain of 4.
right, son. Like SWAT, my nigga. I believe with if I'm gonna do it, it ain't gonna be with them.
See too deep into the game, into the future, and say, "Oh, make it here." No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down. Get to the fourth quarter. Try to keep going
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Remember that nigga? That nigga was quiet as a mouse, dude. Yeah, Josh Smith. Yeah.
A quick throw out to Lockett.
The red slim nigga, so he had wigs and shit.
At the 44. 5 yards on the catch there.
Wow.
Brings up second down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football.
I don't recall no
Whose
nigga.
voice that was at the end, man?
They consider safe.
Oh, wait a minute, on the headphones go crazy.
Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 5.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
Son, why they not catching the fucking ball?
Sometimes we talk about coverage. We're just
What the
about
fuck is going
running
on?
with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the
Son.
football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived,
Corey,
it wasn't a surprise.
go
and he
on
was
my
able to bat it
go on my
away.
YouTube right now and rewind it.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this
Go on
one
my
away.
YouTube right now.
Now this is going to carry well.
Go on
into
my
the end
YouTube right now and
zone for
rewind
a
it.
touchback.
And matter of fact, after this game, I'm gonna just send it to you. All right.
The Saints
It ain't
offense
complaining.
on the
It's a
field,
nigga
ready to get
batting
their
down
drive
interceptions.
started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see if
When?
it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the
That
ball?
nigga
Do they want to lean
want
more on the running
YouTube,
game?
please.
It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming
I
up.
don't
Does it
respect
often
that shit.
affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense
That's
made a
the
great
mind,
play, so you continue to come back.
I don't know,
But if
just
it's
fucked up
on
he
you,
was-
if the offense just doesn't have the confidence,
why
if
is
it's a
the
little
most
shaky,
mad?
you try to take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Nigga talking about
Throwing
man.
again on second down. Prescott.
That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Yeah, this will wind
He a
up
cop,
the
though,
Saints
so
first down as he's
we
got
don't
this
want
up to the
those
35-yard line.
Yeah, cop.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Another carry for
Forgot
the
about
lead, and a good
the
one. It's crunch time.
You forgot Corey got a key to the city.
And passing game in order for them to try and snatch
Forgot
victory.
Corey got an honorable mission from the man.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40
Like
before it's
Corey
all
had a
said
top
and
two.
done.
Yeah,
Really
that
nice
nigga that
gain of
forgot.
25 yards.
Nigga that
The
forgot.
drive continues as they search for
Hey,
a
look,
tying
hold
touchdown.
on.
Here's 1st and 10.
What? You heard me?
He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's
Good.
second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not
Man,
there. After about
nigga
the
said-
third one, he decided he better
nigga
pull
said,
it down and run for
come
it.
on, man.
And he slides down and avoids the hit for good
Why?
measure.
Hey, what make him do that shit, son?
Second down and 3.
Man, nigga said the police got beat up in Cold the reason that they was able to survive, dog.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Ooh.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Nigga see somebody got the key to the city.
And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Only nigga I know don't even like the police just there this city like.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
I couldn't watch no white man beat up on no black cops like
attempt to return.
That boy would have been punched on.
Turn it to a Black Panther.
I would have been out there World Star.
Nigga said most of your
offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On play action, Love to throw.
Wait, why you
dancing to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Love from
beat
the
that boy up there and get him out the whip.
Safety.
Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And this is going to be intercepted.
I know how to crack.
Sean Murphy Bunting. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, we don't today.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Demario Davis there on the stop.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Love. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. On
1st down, Jones. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Line of scrimmage at 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Jones. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Love looking to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. Wow, so they were already in field goal range. Now this and a completely new story to tell.
And frankly, what they're going to say when they review this game and go over it, they're going to tell the offense, he had 1 job. All right, you knew what you had to get done. You knew where we wanted to kick the field goal from. You know our range. Just take care of the football, and we win the game.
The busy night continues for Kamara. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Prescott. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's Prescott. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. If the receiving team throws a pick six or shoot on my dog, picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
First throw in overtime for Love.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think, a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Hey, well, I'm proud of that.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So first and 10 now from the 30. 2 minutes left in this overtime session and still all tied. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Again, it's Jones. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
4th and 1.
Now the timeout comes here. And the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the timeout comes here. And the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. The Giants kick up and good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.